What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the cheapest ways to get training and prepare for presents, which are coming to MUT 23 tomorrow. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So we're going to talk pretty much all things presents and the market and the training market specifically. Earlier this morning on GMM, they did a early reveal for part 2 of the Zero Chill promo, which is going to give us 4 new champions, 2 LTDs, a handful of 90s and 85s, along with presents. And there will be packs that cost training to open up to get those presents, and therefore the training market, of course, as expected, as predicted, is going up. You can see right now we're right below 5 coins per training point. Over the weekend we were down to about 4.2, 4.3. Sunday afternoon I put out a video, and some of the things I'm going to talk about in this video, we talked about Sunday. We talked about preparing for part 2 as far as getting training for cheap because it was going to go up in price. And guess what happened? It's going up in price from the announcement of presents. Also, with the Zero Chill champions that are coming out, if you missed the video where we revealed all of that, we're going to link it down below in the comment section. Make sure you go check it out. But we got a cornerback Megatron card, Taysom Hill, Deebo Samuel, Ted Hendricks strong safety. You were able to prepare for those cards by getting stocking stuffers, and we're not going to spend too much time on this, but stocking stuffers were like 120, 125k on Sunday. They're out now up to 140, 150 because of this. So hopefully those of you that watched that video took advantage. We want to focus on training and presents right now. So as you can see here are the cheapest rates. It's going up. It's only going to go up even more. I would expect at least 5 coins per training point, possibly 5.5, maybe even 5.7, 8, even into the 6s. So what do you need to know about presents? There's 2 things. We're going to have 2 different packs, and they're going to be called or referred to as rerolls, probably by myself and other creators, but they're technically not going to be rerolls because this first one, which is a large present pack, it's going to cost you 9,000 training. Whatever you get out of it, which is going to be a large present, I don't know if like the upgraded larges will be in here as well. There's a lavish large, a lively large. I don't know if those still kind of fall in the large category, but there's also just basic large presents. So will this pack be worth it? If you want to do the math on it, for 9,000 training at the current rate right now, which is 4.92 coins per training point, this pack is going to cost you 44,280 coins to open up. So let's just round up to 45k. So 45k for a large present actually isn't that bad because these last year were 90 plus cards. And this is a big reason why you're going to see the market tank on Christmas Day, because between the Zero Chill Field Pass, the MUT Miss Calendar doors where you can earn free presents, house rules rewards, and now rerolls, everybody, thousands of players in this community that are going to have these large presents, and lots of them, mainly because they can't quick sell them either. So there's just going to be an influx of 90 plus cards on the auction house on Christmas Day. Now the alternative is to take whatever you get out of the present packs and quick sell them for training and use the training on rerolls from the training variety pack. That's obviously an option as well, but there's still going to be a big market crash on Christmas Day, and this pack and also the next pack are going to be the results of it. The random pack of presents is going to cost you 3,900 training, and this one's going to give you 1 random present. So you're either going to get a small, a medium, or a large. There's presents for the Blitz promo, aka Team of the Week. So basically all of these programs that we've had throughout the year are probably going to have market crashes as well. And with this pack costing 3,900 training at the current market rate, which is 4.92 coins per training point, you're looking at 19,188 coins to open up this pack. So if we round up, basically about 20k to open up the random pack of presents, and again with the large present pack, we're looking at about 45k. The main thing that I think the majority of people are going to be hunting for within these present packs are going to be the player presents, and we have 2 of them confirmed so far. No word on if EA will add any additional ones, but the first one says unfinished business. It has the Tampa Bay airport code on the luggage. In my opinion, my guess here, it's either going to be Tom Brady or Gronk, and I think it's Gronk. We already got a Tom Brady card recently. Yes, he did get like an out of position card that had, you know, much more, he was faster, right? He had good speed. He had the abilities of a scrambling type quarterback. That's something we saw come out last year for Tom Brady. I just don't think they give us another Tom Brady so quick. I definitely think this is going to be a Rob Gronkowski card. I saw a lot of guesses out there with Colin Kaepernick because he had a quote that he said unfinished business in, but the Tampa Bay on the luggage, you know, leads me to believe it's going to be either Gronk or Brady, and I'm going to lean towards Gronk. The second player present, and this will also be, I'm assuming, in the random pack of presents, of course. I don't know if you'll be able to get this out of the large present pack, so I'm going to stick with random pack of presents, but it has like a volcano here. There's somebody kind of looking over it, and it says on the sign here, no ag zone, so this feels like it's going to be a defensive back, whether it's a safety or a cornerback, that likely has good height. We got Megatron coming out tomorrow, but, you know, this is going to be somebody else. I think it's going to be a Harold Carmichael. I said this in this morning's video, but this is going to generally cause some hype, and people are going to want to buy training and are buying training right now to go through and open up these present packs, whether it's for the player presents or to go after the large presents or the higher than larges. And so we want to focus on how to get training for cheap in this video. So we're obviously showing you the cheapest rates out here, and I think this is only going to continue to go up. The problem with this, buying training right now off of the auction house, is everybody else is trying to do it. And the cards that have the best rate for training, we're looking at 83s for 3.2K. We're looking at 85s for 7K. We're looking at 89s for 37K. That one's not bad. But the best two, the top two rates right now are cards that only give you either 650 or 1.4K training. So not only do you have to fight with all of the other thousands of people on the auction house, and yes, going through the companion app, sometimes you can purchase cards a lot quicker. You're fighting with all of these people to try to snipe these cards, and it's very difficult and can be aggravating. And then you're doing that to get a card that doesn't even quick sell for enough to buy even the random pack of presents. So you have to buy so many cards, and it can get very tedious. So my recommendation to you is to actually go and look at like the 89s, the 91s, the 90s, the cards that, yes, you're going to pay a little bit more for the coin per training ratio, but it's going to save you time and aggravation and headaches in the long run, because those cards are going to quick sell for obviously more, and that means you're going to get more training. Yes, you're spending slightly more coin, but we're looking at, you know, the difference of maybe 1 coin per training point. And is it really that big of a deal? I mean, that's up to you to decide. I think it depends on how many coins you have. You know, I have several million, so to me, it's not going to be that much of a waste. If you have under, you know, a million or in the somewhere like 500K or so, that's going to mean everything to you, and you're going to want to try to get the best rates possible. So here is your other option, and it's kind of multiple options here. I'm going to tell you what works for me and what's been working for other people as well. And one more time, we talked about this on Sunday, so if you saw that video, it might sound a little bit repetitive, though there is a little bit of a twist or alternate route you're going to be taking. But we have been opening up, and I had these, I was opening these up on Twitch this morning, the Star Fantasy Packs, which are 27,000 coins, and it guarantees you at least 1 elite player in the first round, and then you get 3 more cards in the second round. And I've pulled 92s and 93s from the second round. I've pulled 93s and 94s from the first round. This pack has been very, very good to me. Is it a method to make coins? Not necessarily, but it's a great method to get training and to have some fun and to go after some other cards in the meantime. And I say that because currently, right now, there's still 2 Team of the Week LTDs and packs. So it kind of makes this pack more valuable to open up, right? Because there's big fish out there that you're kind of hunting for. But the main objective is to get training. Now, a lot of people have been rocking with the Pro Star Fantasy packs as well. And I can totally understand if you want to open those up. I just haven't touched them because the Star Fantasy packs have been good to me. If you do the math, 60K for the Pro Star Fantasy Pack, basically you're going to quick sell everything that you get out of it, and you're going to want that training back to you. I would say at minimum to be about 10,000 training in return. So it's a little bit more to ask, whereas the Star Fantasy Pack, to break even, given the current market, you're needing, you know, about 4.5, 4.6 thousand training when you quick sell everything in this pack, but you don't want to quick sell everything in this pack. And again, this isn't really meant for you if you have like under 1 million coins. I just don't recommend doing this. But the first round is always going to be an elite, and I mean, we get an 88 off the rip off the first round, so that's going to be good money. The second round can give you all golds, and as you can see, we got that. Now, what do we do with our golds? Number one, we're going to take the 3 highest overall, so 79, a 73, and a 75 are going to be it. Now, what I do personally, when I get to this point, if I have a 92 or higher, and in some cases a 91 or higher, you're really going to want to go by the training rates. And if we look at 91s right now, they're going for about 86.1K. So if I go back to my pack and I have a 91 that sells for, I'd say, more than 90K, I'm going to go ahead and sell it. Everything else, I'm going to quick sell. So 91s, look at the price. If it's a 92, 93, 94, 95, if you're incredibly lucky, sell that. Get your coins back so you can open up more packs. If it's a 91 that sells for less than 90K, go ahead and quick sell it. If it's anything else for that overall and it's an elite, go ahead and quick sell it. I keep all my golds, and I'll show you guys what to do with the golds in a moment, but let me open up a couple more packs here. And this is pretty much rinse, wash, and repeat. But remember, the main objective here is to try to accumulate training so you can use that training on present packs tomorrow. The reason that, and this is a little bit different from what I did Sunday, the reason I'm now selling the higher overall cards is because I want coin back, and I want to use that coin to continue to open up more packs and hopefully get more good players. And, you know, the odds aren't always going to be with you here. That pack was pretty awful. That is going to happen, and this is essentially why I'm telling you guys to make sure you're only doing this if you have a nice assortment of coins, or if you just want to go all out on presents. Do I recommend doing that? That's up to you. But if you got like 1,000,000 coins and you're mostly trying to build your team and get your team better, this just isn't something you should be doing. And right now, we're not having the greatest pack luck. We get, 3 elites in the second round, which is definitely a W. So this is a full elite pack. But I still don't think with these overalls, it's going to give me back that 4.6K training that we were looking for. So what we're going to do, and basically I would just continue to open up these packs until I just want to get to, like for me, maybe 7.5 million is going to be my floor. So I'm not going to open up packs until I drop down to that amount. You got to set goals for yourself. But I want to talk about what you're going to do with the golds, right? So you're going to head on over to sets. And there's a couple things. Number one, Eagles golds right now, and just Eagles cards in general, are way up in price. They got some really good cards yesterday. Rasul Douglas, Zach Ertz, Javon Curse. A lot of people who are not Eagles fans are switching over to Eagles theme teams right now because it's one of the better theme teams in the game, and therefore they're buying up these gold cards to fill out positions on their roster to get to either 40 or 50 Eagles. So go check your binder. Cam Jurgens, the rookie card that's a center, he goes for like 20, 30, 40K. Jordan Davis has a gold rookie card that goes for a lot. Same with Nakobe Dean. You want to look for those offensive and defensive lineman cards out there, Andre Dillard. So if you pull an Eagles player that's a gold within one of those star fantasy packs, absolutely try to sell it rather than quick sell it or try to put it into a set. But everything else, every player that's not an Eagle player, I'm basically going over to the sets. I'm going to core gold for the program filter, and we're going to take all our 70 and 71s and put them into 72, 73s. That's going to give us back a pack. And by the way, if you're trying to get to legendary MUT rewards, what I just did here counts as a pack. I didn't have to spend any money, any coin. I basically took cards that were in my binder, turned them into another card, and look, we got ourselves a middle linebacker Eagle player. Let's see what he's going for. I mean, 5K for a gold card is a lot better than elite cards right now. So we're going to go ahead and list this one. So pay attention to who you're getting out of these packs. That was a great teaching example right there. But basically, we're taking all of our golds and we're rolling them upwards, and unlike Sunday, we're going to stop at the 76 to 77. So every time you do one of these, you get a pack, and that pack counts towards your counter for MUT rewards to help you get to legendary reward, where we're taking 70 and 71s, turning them into 72, 73. We're going to take our 72, 73, turn them into 74, 75, and then we're going to take our 75 or 74, 75, turn them into 76 and 77, and then we stop there. We do not do the 78, 79 upgrade set. Instead, we're going to go to program, we're going to go down to campus heroes, and we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. You can get an 80 overall campus hero card for basically 376 77s and 178 79. So this is a better rate to take your golds and turn them into elites. Now, when you get these 80 overall campus hero cards in return, if you want to quick sell them for training, you can go for it. I wouldn't recommend that. What I would do is sell these cards, and we're going to do the reverse. And we talked about this on Sunday as well. We're going to do the reverse of what we're seeing for training. These cards all at the top of the list, these are the best rates for training. They're low in coins, but high in training. Therefore, they have a good rate. If we scroll down to the bottom, 80 overalls are basically second to last on this list, right behind 96 overalls, which is basically just John Elway. This one you want to sell for coins, because if you do the math and you divide the amount of coins that they sell for divided by the amount of training they quick sell for, which is only 200, it gives you a bad rate. 16.81 coins per training point. A good rate right now is 5. So it's 3 times, a little bit more than 3 times the rate. You want to sell these, and I've been loosely selling them for about 3.6K. Over the weekend, they were going for almost 5K, but basically, you can sell the 80s, and that's what you're going to be guaranteed in this pack to recoup coins, and then you're going to use those coins to go back and open up more Star Fantasy packs. It can get a bit tedious to do this, right? But you're taking your shot at getting Eagles, which can generate you some more coins. And then you're taking all of those golds and turning them into 80 overalls, and the 80 overalls are going to get you back some coins. If you just want to quick sell your golds, it's not the most coin efficient thing to do, but it is going to save you a ton of time. So if you want to go that route, I certainly understand. But that's really what you can be doing right now for training. You're either going to have to go out and buy it off of the auction house or open up packs with that method that I just showed you. If you don't have a ton of coins and you're kind of feeling left out in this entire process, just remember, within the Zero Chill Field Pass, there are a ton of presents that you can earn, aka presents. Team of the week. We got large presents. I think towards the end of this, there's a Legends, a lovely large present. We have another medium present, a lavish large at level 40, another medium here, another large, more mediums. Like, there's a ton of presents in here. There's a big variety of them, a blitz present. At the end of the day, you know, if you can't afford to do everything that I just showed you in the video, because you don't have a ton of coins, and like I said, don't do this if you have under 1 million coins. You're going to get a bunch of free presents here. The market is certainly going to crash on Christmas Day, so that's going to be the great opportunity. You know, on my No Money Spent account, we have about 1 million coins right now. I'm just holding, and I'm waiting to make some upgrades on Christmas Day when all of these presents make cards on the auction house get cheaper. And of course, your other option here is to make sure you're knocking out your dailies. Every time you do a daily, you get yourself a key, and if you go into the item sets, you're going to take that key and you're going to go over to program all the way down to MUT Miss Calendar. You're going to put that key into a set. It's only going to give you a small present, but if history repeats itself, and typically with MUT it does when it comes to presents, small presents hold a ton of value. Everybody passes them off. They think they're worthless, but they end up being really, really good. And with no quick sell value, I mean, what else can you do but hold on to these small presents? Because, you know, like we said, there's no re-rolls this year, which is definitely an L in some way, shape, or form. They actually kind of ruin presents this year. But if you still want to take advantage, this is going to be the best route to do it. But make sure you're taking advantage of getting all of the free presents. And of course, there's some more in house rules as well. But that's it. Those are the best ways to get training right now. And tomorrow, when this content goes live, I don't know if I'll do a video, but we'll certainly be live on Twitch, rolling packs, using our training to go after those player presents 1 and 2, and maybe we get some additional ones for part 3 and part 4 of the promo. But thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.